So I have been on a little bit of a hiatus for the last couple months. I just started college, things. It just happens that way. But anyway, I'm back to doing one of the things that I really love to do, which is make videos about Bioshock. And this video will be about the Cult of Rapture series, The Faces of Rapture's Civil War. Basically, it's showing what people looked like before and after the effects of Adam. I really hope you enjoyed this video. All of the characters I'm going to show you will be characters that you can play in multiplayer. This is the first one. His name is Jacob Norris, and is one of the most gifted metallurgists in the world. A metallurgist is someone who sort of studies metal and how they can be removed from their ores and refined and stuff like that. And basically, that's one of the reasons why Ryan hired him. The other one was because he is such a gifted welder, he basically made Rapture physically. But unfortunately for him, he got on the bad side of Ryan when he wanted to increase workers' rights. And as the Civil War started, he hooked up with Sinclair Solutions in order to make himself more powerful, and as you can see here, that did not go over too well. This next character is named Barbara Johnson, and she, like many other women of the first half of the 20th century, was a professional, if you might say that, house maker and mother. She was very good at both of these things, but when she came with her family to Rapture, she thought that perhaps the unique situation there might give her a more freeing existence, as it did to many others. However, once the novelty of living at the bottom of the ocean went away, she realized that life really wasn't as great as she thought it'd be, and so she looked for new and different diversions. Unfortunately, the one she found was plasmid testing, and the addiction of Adam eventually basically devoured her very humanity. This man is named Danny Wilkins, and he is a man after Ryan's own heart. He is one of the greatest athletes in Rapture, and certainly most of the world. He played for the Ryan Raiders for many seasons, one of the football teams in Rapture, and basically every game he played in, he never lost. And even when he did, it wasn't his fault. It was the fault of some other parasite or some other person holding him down. And basically, he was just like Ryan, except with a football instead of a suit. And like many athletes in the modern era, he wanted to make himself stronger. And so he took the Rapture version of steroids, which was Adam, because it's an easy way to power yourself up. But unfortunately, nothing comes without a price. This next character is named Nality Atkins, and she is best described as a thrill seeker. She basically will do anything she can to get her next rush of adrenaline, and she came to Rapture because of this, and she was a submersible pilot in those days, because you need to, there's no way to efficiently get around on the bottom of the ocean except for that way, and this worked out pretty well for her until the day that she decided to take on the rush of Adam by being plasma tester at Sinclair Spirits. And as history has shown us, this is the kind of rush that you can't have just once. So she became addicted. This final character is named Buck Raleigh, and he is from the American South and was a businessman, a lot like Ryan was. He was in bourbon, other than other kinds of things like industry as Ryan was, but essentially he was the same kind of man. He cared little for the needs of those who weren't well off or smart enough or hardworking enough to make their own way. And he came down to Rapture because he was tired of the government getting in the way of his businesses. And so in Rapture, he became, one of the titans of industry, as they say. But he, like, many other people who were wealthy at that time, decided to join in the Adam craze. And as you can see, the effects were bad.